Alright, this is going to be a very, very different type of video, and it's very important that you all listen to it. This video is about a member within the Versus community by the name of Arik Hoveland. For those of you who are within the loop of the Versus community, I'm sure that name already sounds familiar, as he's already caused a good amount of problems within the community. However, I'm sure there's also a good portion of people who don't know who Arik Hoveland is, so I'll briefly go over who he is. Arik is mostly known for being involved and actively participating in the shipping of a pedophilic ship. This ship being between Zim and Gaz from Invader Zim. In case you don't know, these characters are vastly different in their age groups. Zim is over hundreds of years old and is pretty much in his adult stage of life, whereas Gaz is just, a minor. Not only does this weirdo have over 400 images of this ship saved onto his Pinterest, publicly available to view and see, he's gone out of his way to draw NSFW artwork of this ship, meaning he has drawn CP. His defense for doing so is that these are only fictional characters and they bear no physical bearing on the real world, so if it's not real characters, it's not a real issue. This, however, does not change the fact that he drew NSFW artwork of someone who is a minor. Not only that, they have groomed or attempted to groom another member in the Versus community. I will keep the victim anonymous, as, they didn't want to come forward about it, so I won't be disclosing their name. However, whatever happened between the two, it was clearly an uncomfortable enough experience to make them not want to come forward about the situation, although it did indeed happen. That's all I know regarding it. And then there's some smaller stuff, like trying to force a ship down everyone's throats. It's Jotaro, between Jotaro and like some other weird character. I don't fucking know. But the point is, they're overall a creep and a weirdo. So why am I making a video about this now? I mean, this happened a while ago, right? Well, some new stuff happened recently. Despite their reputation, they decided to try and attempt to join the Raptorverse, a server owned by none other than the Versus community's well-renowned The Raptor. I'm moderating the server, so of course I was made aware of the situation. After learning that account was actually Arik Hoveland under a different guise, they were promptly banned from the server by myself. Sometime after that, a friend of mine, an alternate multiverse, DM'd Arik Hoveland stating this: "Just so we're clear, you were never my friend, and I'm sorry I ever gave you the time of day. Please fuck off and leave me and my friends alone." Arik then proceeds to post this on his community tab, saying that AAM is going berserk and she's attacking him. However, this is clearly not the case. She's just telling him to fuck off. Arik also seems to be hiding any comments that are negative towards him under this community post, as shown here. As you can see, the comments counter at the top says there are 7 total comments, but there are only 2 comments being shown. One of which is just this comment shown here, "God, I never liked that guy," and a reply to it from an alternate multiverse. Here's a quick little refresh of the comment section just to prove that I'm not bullshitting. Arik attempted to appeal the ban and was denied by it by the Raptor himself. Later on, Arik would then attempt to follow the Raptor on Instagram and spam follow requests. Look, I don't use Instagram, so I don't really know a whole lot in this field, but to me, that's pretty fucking creepy. That's weirdo behavior. It is also worth noting that the Raptor told me that this has happened at least 4 times now. The reason I'm making this video today comes from the fact that Arik is now actively trying to harass an alternate multiverse again, and this time he's messaging her parents through emails, saying that Arik is actually just a kid that an AAM is bullying, when in reality, Arik is some loser in his 20s. So I don't get what the goal is here for that, but it's causing AAM a lot of stress, and I, for one, am not gonna fucking tolerate it. And neither should any of you. If you are in charge of any sort of online communities, whether it be a subreddit or a Discord server or hell, even maybe a group chat on like, I don't know, Amino or some shit, Keep an eye out for Arik Hoveland and do not let him have a platform to speak on. He is an absolute loser, a creep, and a pedophile. Usually he goes by just Arik Hoveland, which I'm assuming is his legal name, or he goes by I Kill Demons. And as for you, Arik, since I'm sure you're watching, I want you to ask yourself some questions next time you decide to do something stupid. Is this something I want to be known for, and is this worth the trouble? Because maybe if you actually thought about your actions and thought about what you were doing, you'd actually have a decent reputation and wouldn't have people who only pretend to be your friends. See you on the flip side.